In this series of video, I'm gonna give you my best tips on how to improve your carving so that you can go from this to this. So my first tip is loading the front foot. By loading most of your weight on your front foot, we make sure that you have the most pressure on this outside ski. In the 7 flaws of Telemark, I talk about edge pressure in flaw number 6. The way to load the front ski into the turn is the number one problem I see people make. You need to put more than 70% of your weight on that front leg right from the start of the turn. On alpine skis, they sometimes will put 100% of their body weight on their outside ski. On Telemark, because of the Telemark squat, we can't do that. But overloading the front ski will really make the ski edge bite into hard-packed snow. How? To do this, practice your lead change, bringing the front leg forward on a low inclined slope, such as a cat track or a very easy green run. As soon as the lead change happens, load the front ski and edge. You will feel how strongly the ski wants to bite into the snow and how strongly it wants to carve. Spend a lot of time on those easy terrain, just shifting your weight from one ski to the other and loading that front foot to edge into that ice or hard-packed snow. Remember that speed is your friend here. And just like bicycling, you need a certain speed to make things easier. So the common error is not being forward enough. You need to feel that you're pushing your tibia into that boot tongue to really make the ski drive. So this is my friend Charles, and he's actually a really good Telemark skier. But the fact that he doesn't overload the front leg while turning for carving is not going to allow him to have the best grip in those really hard pack conditions. My best way to improve your body weight distribution is to practice the lead change. You can practice on an almost flat surface. Make quick succession of lead changes and focus on driving that chin into the boot tongue. You can practice this almost anywhere. You can practice going to a chairlift or in a cat track, just spending the time to focus on quick succession of lead changes, focusing on that lead leg and really pushing on that boot. You have to feel that you're driving that boot into the ski. So just a quick note on body position, weight distribution. So a lot of time people ask me like, okay, how much weight do I put on the front leg? How much do I put on the back leg? So I told you that you need at least 70% on the front leg for carving. But in reality, like the body weight is just a mental reference, and it will always change depending on the snow condition, the speed, the turn radius. But for sure, when I'm carving, I will aim to put more pressure on the front leg. This is what I'm thinking all the time. I'm going outside leg, put pressure, Rene, put pressure, and drive that edge into that hard pack / icy snow conditions. And then if I move into the moguls or into powder tree skiing, this might change, like the body weight distribution is always changing. It's not constant. That is a certainty. Let me tell you as a final note, you need to have sharp edges, like super sharp. All the tips I've given you so far are worthless if your edges are not super sharp. If you want to learn more about the 7 flaws of Telemark, check in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to see tip number 2 on how to carve. This is Rene Martin. Until next time, cheers.